Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey, Sagittarius, and welcome to your April 2019 mid-month love reading. All right, this is for everyone. My singles, my couples, my in-betweeners. You're on a break, trying to figure out if it's going to work out. If it's not, are you going to get back together? All right, so this is going to, basically build on and expand from the love readings for the beginning of the month, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? The first card is going to represent your current energy. And we have Sun in reverse. Next card represents any challenges, anything that's crossing that energy. We've got the Hermit in reverse. Next card represents issues from the past or energies from the past you may be dealing with. Got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents the person you're dealing with or the energy of the person you're dealing with. Got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Next card represents what you want. Ten of Swords. No. Definitely got to clarify that. Next card represents internal factors which driving you subconsciously or consciously. We've got the Two of Swords. Your advice for the reading is the King of Cups. External factors. We've got the Five of Swords and a possible outcome. This Page of Swords was destined to come out, okay? It jumped out when I was shuffling and it's like, I'm here, bitches. Listen to me. Pay attention to me. Okay, so Sag, what's going on here? What's going on? Well, let's pull some clarifiers, see if we can get a better understanding, a little bit clearer picture, bring this into focus. And then at the end of the reading, I'll pull the Romance Angel Oracle card, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the situation. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician in reverse. Ooh, Six of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. No. The Emperor. Okay. High Priestess in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Alright, what I'm going to do, and I've never done this, but I'm going to totally pull two new cards for what you want. Because what is this, Sagittarius? Like, what are you feeling? Because the Sun card is here, and I know that whatever it is temporary, I feel like this is just drama. Like, what? You want the Ten of Swords? You want the Seven of Pentacles? Nobody wants that, okay? We don't want that. So I'm going to put these cards back, okay? It's my party, and I do what I want to. So we're going to get some new cards because I just didn't like that, okay? What do you want? What do you want, Sagittarius, okay? I don't want to hear about you hurting other people and killing other people. We don't need that in a love reading. You want to hurt somebody? You want somebody to pay for wasting your time? Do that in another reading. We're not doing that here, Sagittarius, okay? I want to know what it is that you really want, not just some revenge type shit, okay? We don't need that. So, again, I ask, what is it that Sagittarius wants, okay? And we get... Oh, where's my video? Gotta get you guys back. All right, Sagittarius, you want the High Priestess. Okay, I'll take that. And let us clarify what it is that Sagittarius wants. The High Priestess, Okay, they want to get in tune. They want someone else to get in tune. They want someone who's very mysterious and aloof. Someone who's very spiritual. Okay, but let's get a little bit more of a clarification on that. And we get, you still get the Five of Pentacles. The hell's going on, Sagittarius? What the hell's going on? All right, let's go ahead and start this reading. If I feel the need to get another deck out here, I'll do that in a minute. But there's obviously something that we need to deal with, so let's go ahead and just effing deal with it, all right? We're starting off with this Sun in reverse, okay? Temporary setbacks, all right? When we see the Sun in reverse, it's a temporary setback. You know, things aren't working out exactly as you hope. You're struggling to stay optimistic, okay? You're trying, you know, it's a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of uncertainty, okay? For some of you, this could be a temporary break in a relationship. For others of you, it might be the end of a relationship altogether. But the Sun card, whenever I see the Sun card, the problems are not that bad, okay? I feel like whenever the Sun, it's just temporary clouds, okay? Because the Sun is always going to come back out. You know that for a fact, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Some of you may be dealing with the Leo, okay? Clarifying that, though, what's causing you to feel this way? Well, we've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. So the Three of Cups in reverse is kind of saying to us that you're a little bit disillusioned, okay? Emotionally disillusioned. And again, it could just be because you may have had a certain idea of how you wanted things to be or how you wanted things to go, and they're not quite that way. And so therefore you're feeling like, you know, is this ever going to happen? Or things ever going to work out for me? You know, but again, it's almost just like having a down day, okay? The sun, again, the sun is always going to shine again. So whatever you're feeling, this is a temporary setback or whatever. Even if you are experiencing setbacks, it's temporary, okay? And your challenge that, you know, you're lonely. All right, you're dealing with loneliness, you're dealing with isolation. Some of you have been very single for a very long time, and you're feeling like you're just not able to manifest whatever it is that you want. For some of you, you feel like you are not able to get a relationship off the ground, okay? Some of you are not able to get a relationship with a Virgo off the ground. If you're not dealing with a Virgo, you're also dealing with someone who may be going through their own period of isolation, and so therefore, that's why nothing's really manifesting right now. All right, moving on to the past energies that you may be dealing with. We have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups represents the ending of illusions, okay? So I feel like this is a situation where you realized in the past somewhere where you were unable to make something happen, okay? And so I think that you're kind of connecting the two. For some of you, you may be feeling like, you know what, I wasn't able to make that work, and maybe I'm not able to make this work, or maybe I'm not able to make anything work. It's just that negative, you know, you've somehow found a way to connect the negative feelings, right? But, you know, if this is a total different person from the past, they have nothing to do with each other. For some of you, this is the same Virgo that you dealt with in the past, that you recognized back then things were a little bit off. So are you fooling yourself, right? Are you realizing that you're just fooling yourself into thinking that something is going to work out with you in this particular Virgo, this person who you haven't ever been able to really get things off the ground with or manifest anything with them, because they're coming up in the reverse in each position. So and this is just specific to those dealing with a Virgo. If you have been dealing with a Virgo, this person isn't operating probably either with the best intention, or maybe they've got some type of issues, emotional issues, that's preventing them from really engaging with you in the kind of relationship that you want, okay? Moving on to the energy of the person that you're dealing with, or the energy of the person coming towards you, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who may have some commitment issues, okay? Could be an earth sign or an Aries, but if not, because it's that cusp, okay? It's the Taurus, Aries cusp. If not, you're dealing with someone who's got commitment issues and past issues that they're dealing with, okay? So again, For those of you who are trying to manifest something and it hasn't happened, you're having temporary setbacks because the person that you're dealing with, or the person you have your eye on, they've got some issues that they're trying to iron out too that go very deep. Okay, this person experienced some really negative things in their past or in their childhood, and so therefore they're kind of afraid to commit to anything. Okay, they're not really ready to put themselves out on the line yet. Okay, now, further explaining that, okay, for those of you who want this particular person, yeah, you know, this person's spiritual, this person's deep, this person's mysterious. You're so attracted and you're so drawn to them. But there's an air of aloofness. There's an air of not being able to get close, okay? Sometimes this person comes off as very unavailable. And again, it's because inside, this is how they feel, okay? They're dealing with lack. They don't feel like they have anything to offer. So the reason why I kept this card is because it explains to me why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse here. It explains to me why, you know, the Sun is in reverse. For those of you who have your eye on someone, that particular someone, they're not available to you because emotionally they're not ready yet. For those of you who are absolutely single and there's no one in the picture, to me it seems like there's a pattern here of attracting unavailable people. Okay, so again, now let's go ahead and move on to what's going on inside of you. Well, you're very indecisive. Okay, so if you don't make a definitive decision as to what type of person that you want, then you continue attracting, you know, this emperor type of person, this person who wants to run the show, right? Who wants to be all in your life. And they may be a provider, they may be there for you, but the emperor doesn't really let anybody get close, right? The emperor does have an air of unavailability to him because at the end of the day, it's his show, okay? He runs the show. So he decides whether he wants to let you come close or whether he doesn't, you know, allow you to come close. Also, though, with this Two of Swords here, I feel like sometimes that's just having blind faith, okay? So right now, that may not necessarily be a bad thing. You know, if you have faith that things are happening, then, you know, that's great. Have faith, you know, maybe you have faith that things will work out for you, and that's perfect, okay? But some of you are also refusing to see a situation. For some of you, you're refusing to see the true nature of someone who may be an Aries, okay, or someone who has this Emperor energy. Some of you are refusing to balance your emotions. You're refusing to find that emotional balance that you need in order to be in control of your situation, so that you're not always feeling like you're just at the whim of, you know, if things go in your favor, if they don't go in your favor. Once you are controlling the boat, right, you're always in control. And even if you have a wave, you see that wave coming, you know how to navigate it. But when the wave is always hitting you, splashing you, getting, you know, catching you off guard, that's when we start to feel out of control, and that's when we start to wonder if things are ever going to work out, or if we're ever going to make it out of this, okay? So open your eyes and take back your power, take back your control, and navigate this boat, whether someone else is in it with you or not, okay? Once you get to see what's coming, you don't have to worry about the disappointments because you know they're temporary, and you know that eventually things will work in your favor, okay? Your advice, King of Cups, that emotional balance, right? I feel like also with this King of Cups, yes, it is about finding emotional balance, but it's also about learning to have compassion and understanding, okay? It's learning how to be content in the moment, and it's also learning how to emotionally be there for others, okay? And so with this King of Cups energy, it's really about finding that balance between giving love and also receiving love, and vice versa. You know, sometimes we're really good at receiving, we're really good at getting, but we're not really good at giving. Sometimes we're really good at giving, but then when someone's ready to give it back to us, we don't know what. what is this? You know, what is this, love? You're giving it to me? What? Because we're so used to things not working out. We're so used to the relationships that we couldn't really get to where we wanted to get. We're so used to people who probably didn't give us the love that, you know, we deserved or we wanted. So work on, when that love comes, actually being able to receive it and being able to be receptive of it. For those of you who are already in a relationship, who are already in a situation, it's about recognizing that self-love, okay? If you're in a relationship with someone who is not able to commit or not able to stay the course with you, someone who's getting caught up in their own things, or someone who may be even dragging you into their own mess, you know, it's great to have blind faith, but at the end of the day, you've got to take control of your life. You've got to take control and not let someone else drag you through the mud because they're having a bad, you know, decade. They're having a bad existence. So therefore, they're going to let you just have a bad existence with them. No, you know, find that self-love to set some boundaries. And whether or not you just set boundaries with how much you allow this person's, you know, shit to affect you, or whether you set boundaries and say, you know what, this is not the relationship for me. All right? Because external factors, you're dealing with someone who causes a lot of conflict or brings a lot of conflict into your life, okay? For some of you, you're dealing with an unenlightened Pisces, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Could have been a past relationship, one that you were not able to manifest, or it could be the current person that you're dealing with. But because the High Priestess is in reverse, whether it's a Pisces or not, this person is not in tune with themselves. And because they're not in tune with themselves, they bring a lot of conflict and drama into their relationships, okay? And so that's what's probably causing some of the clouds in your, the clouds and the emotional upset that you're going through right now. It's because this person is not happy with themselves. And it's all over this reading. Everywhere we have this other person's energy. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. We've got the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Okay, this person's not happy with themselves and therefore they lash out. Okay, did I mention that some of you wanted Pisces, but the Pisces is, because I know I said this person might be spiritual, but this person might also be a Pisces, and they're empty. They're an empty vessel, emotionally bankrupt. They ain't got nothing in the bank when it comes to being able to give love. Okay. Moving on to the outcome. We've got the Page of Swords again. Again, Page of Swords can be Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, okay? If not one of those three signs, you're dealing with someone, perhaps a younger air sign. If you're not dealing with an air sign, the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles is telling me that there's still a focus here on balance, okay? There's still something that needs to be balanced, all right? The Page of Swords sometimes shows up when we're overthinking a situation, all right? We're overthinking it. It's also, though, I feel like sometimes, in this particular deck, when you see the Page of Swords is waiting, okay? The Page of Swords is on the ready. So it's almost like get ready for whatever's coming, okay? Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for what's coming? Make sure you're ready and prepared. The Page of Swords is an observer also. As much as this is an air sign, thoughts come after observation, right? Once you look around and you assess a situation, then you can think about it, and then you know what your next course of action is. And for some of you, your next course of action, again, is this focus on being able to give and receive, okay? Equitable situations, equitable relationships. Again, are you sure that you're ready, or are you going to wind up in another situation where some person is getting and the other person is giving, and then there's never any reciprocation, all right? Got to be careful of that. Again, work on that self-love, work on balancing emotions, work on learning to give and receive, work on compassion. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what the romance angels have to say about this, and then we'll wrap up this reading. All right, Sagittarius, so let's go ahead and see. Romance angels, make the effort popping out on me, but We'll see if that's the card. Because one thing I've noticed with these romance angel cards, like a card will pop out and I'll put it back in and do all the shuffling, and then that'll be the damn card that I'm supposed to pull for the reading anyway. So it's like the angels, when they know what they want to say, they know what they want to say. All right. So romance angels, what is your final message for Sagittarius? April 2019 mid-month reading. Okay. And we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. All right. I've been cheating and looking at the bottom of the deck for these readings now. So for separation, okay. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, all right, this separation card is just saying that you may be experiencing some time apart. So some of you may already be in a breakup. That's why you've got the Sun in reverse and the Three of Cups, because, you know, you're going through this temporary period where you guys aren't speaking, or you're mad at each other, or you're upset, whatever, okay? So the romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy activities, which will help your present or future relationships. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, right? Isolation, such as while your partner is traveling for business, or a time in your life for the singles where you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a marital separation or divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mined as you spend time alone, which prepares you for your next which prepares you for the next part of your relationship journey. So some of you may be experiencing some time apart, for those of you who are in a relationship, or, you know, going through a little breakup. But for others of you, no, I'm sorry, before I get to that. So while you're apart from this person, okay, while you're going through this little tiff, it really is about focusing on this give and take, okay? Because you're in a situation with someone who may be just taking from you because they're so emotionally empty, because they're coming from a place of lack, because they just feel like they're never going to be safe, okay? They're coming from a place of insecurity, deep, deep insecurity, all right? And that's what's causing them to constantly, whether it's good attention or bad attention, they're always trying to get some attention from you. They're always trying to get something from you and get you to fulfill their needs. But until they learn to fulfill their own needs and find their own inner balance, right, it's never going to be enough for them. All right. So what you need to learn during the separation, again, is to be able to set those boundaries so that this person isn't just constantly bringing you into this kind of, you know, place where you're lacking hope for the future. You feel like everything is always just going to be this, you know, way, this bad, this blah, this boring, this uneventful, this unsatisfactory, okay? For my singles, if you're single during this period, this is time for you to really I still think focus on the same issues with equitable relationships and give and take, but also focus on creating boundaries going forward. And again, getting ready for the relationship that's coming towards you. And then the general message for everyone is that you deserve love. You are lovable, and we deserve to be with people who treat us right. So whether you decide to leave and start over, or whether you decide to create boundaries and stand up for what you deserve within the relationship that you're already in, for those of you who are in a relationship, at the end of the day, looking into the mirror and reminding yourself that you are a lovable person and you deserve love is the first step, okay? You deserve love just as much as this person who feels like it's your responsibility to make them feel loved, okay? So if they can't love you back, that's a problem. All right, Sagittarius, so that has been your April mid-month love reading. Guys, let me know in the messages or in the comments what you thought. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay, so that you don't miss any content. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.